Hey guys, get hyped, because Q2 of 2025 is absolutely stacked with amazing games heading to Nintendo Switch. I've rounded up 15 titles that I think you need to have on your radar. Let's dive in and see what's worth saving up for. Level 5 brings back their soccer RPG series with a fresh storyline where you build a team from scratch. After a devastating tournament loss, you'll recruit players across Japan, customize formations, and master over 100 special moves to reach the national championship. The mix of sports action and character development works surprisingly well. Matches play out in real time with tactical pauses that let you plan your next move. The anime-style cutscenes pack emotional punches between games. If you've never tried blending RPG mechanics with sports, this game offers a perfect entry point. This strategy RPG puts you in command of an elite military academy, training the last line of defense against an alien invasion. You'll manage a roster of cadets with unique abilities, customize their gear, and deploy them in turn-based grid combat. Between missions, you'll navigate complex relationships and political tensions at the academy. The permadeath system raises the stakes. Lose a cadet and they're gone for good. The story takes unexpected turns, questioning the ethics of your superiors. The difficulty curve hits hard around mid-game, but the satisfaction of pulling off a perfect mission makes it worth it.
He's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy, along with 15 other students. Their mission is to defend the school from hostile student enemies for 100
This
days.
farming sim RPG hybrid transports you to Azuma, a floating island kingdom threatened by ancient spirits awakening from beneath its soil. You'll balance growing crops, crafting equipment, and forming relationships with townsfolk while investigating mysterious ruins. Combat feels fluid with a revamped action system that incorporates elemental affinities. The dating simulator aspects remain charming, with 12 potential partners each having their own storylines. The game introduces dragon taming. These companions help with farming, transportation, and battles. The day-night cycle creates genuine pressure to manage your time effectively.
It will be a long and perilous journey, but the fate of this land rests upon your shoulders.
My life force is all but spent. Dancer.
This remaster brings the PSP Classic to Switch with enhanced visuals and expanded content. Set during the Cosmic Era timeline, you create a pilot and choose between fighting for Earth or the space colonies. The story unfolds through branching mission paths based on your faction choice and battlefield performance. The combat captures the weight and speed of piloting massive mobile suits. They've added 15 new units from later Seed Media and rebalanced the multiplayer mode. The original voice cast returns with re-recorded dialogue. The game smartly streamlines the complexity of Gundam while preserving its political themes.
The fated battle returns in a remastered form. Get out there, Gundam! Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Battle
Level 5's Life Simulator returns with a time travel twist. You arrive in a struggling seaside village only to discover you can jump between past, present, and future versions of the town. Your choices in each era ripple through time, changing how the village develops. The game keeps the series' job system, letting you freely switch between 16 lives from fisher to wizard. Each profession has its own storyline and skill tree. The chibi art style hides surprising emotional depth as you form bonds across different timelines. The music shifts subtly as you travel through eras, creating a seamless atmosphere. This Metroidvania drops you in a dark fantasy world where a cosmic tree brings nightmares to life. You play as TRON, a cursed hunter seeking the witch who lives within the tree's hollow. The interconnected world unfolds through non-linear exploration, with paths unlocking as you gain new abilities from defeating bosses. The combat system emphasizes parrying and counterattacks rather than button mashing. Environmental storytelling replaces traditional cutscenes, with discarded notes and environmental details revealing the world's history. The art direction blends hand-drawn characters with 3D environments, creating a distinctive visual style that serves the eerie atmosphere perfectly.
In private.
This tactical RPG with Persona-like elements puts you in charge of 4 misfit students at a university where demons infiltrate campus. Days split between attending classes to boost your stats, and fighting demons in turn-based combat at night. The battle system stands out by letting you preview each character's movements before committing, creating puzzle-like scenarios where positioning matters. The 90s anime-inspired visuals pop with limited color palettes and exaggerated character designs. Romance options affect your team's battle capabilities, while the mystery of why demons target your school drives the main plot forward. The developers nailed the balance between campus life and supernatural horror. Hey, quick pause here. If you're enjoying this look at some of Switch's finest games, hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Let me know in the comments which of these games you've played or are excited to try. Now, let's continue with our lineup. This prequel to the TRON films puts you in charge of building and maintaining the grid before it became corrupted. You'll create programs, design game arenas, and race light cycles while uncovering a conspiracy within the system. The game cleverly shifts between first-person exploration and third-person vehicle sections. The neon aesthetic captures TRON's iconic look while adding new visual touches. Voice acting from the film's cast adds authenticity to the experience. The soundtrack blends orchestral pieces with synth tracks that evolve based on your actions. Despite the Disney name, the story tackles surprisingly mature themes about creation and responsibility. This cooking roguelike challenges you to run a restaurant in a fantasy world where ingredients fight back. Each run sends you into procedurally generated forests, caves, and ruins to hunt ingredients while avoiding becoming food yourself. Back at your restaurant, you'll combine ingredients using timing-based minigames to create dishes that grant permanent upgrades. The art style uses a charming paper cutout aesthetic that cleverly masks the game's surprising difficulty. Death means rebuilding your recipe book from scratch, but knowledge carries over between runs. The narrative unfolds through conversations with recurring customers, each hiding secrets about why ingredients gain sentience. This compilation brings together 10 more classic Capcom fighters, focusing on their deeper cuts. Beyond expected titles like Power Stone 1 and 2, you get rarities like Red Earth and Plasma Sword. Each game includes both Japanese and international versions with their balance differences. The robust training mode breaks down frame data and hitboxes for serious players. Rollback netcode makes online matches feel responsive despite distance between players. The gallery mode contains over 500 pieces of concept art and developer interviews. While some games show their age through unbalanced characters, the collection preserves these fighting fossils with respect and attention to detail. Capcom's Remaster brings this 2 samurai horror classic to modern hardware with enhanced visuals while preserving the original's tank controls and fixed camera angles. You play as Jubei Yagyu, a warrior seeking revenge against demons who destroyed his village. The soul-absorbing combat system holds up surprisingly well, letting you upgrade weapons by collecting enemy spirits. 5 playable characters each offer different approaches to combat and puzzle solving. The pre-rendered backgrounds have been upscaled without losing their atmospheric quality. This game represents survival horror at its peak before the genre shifted toward action. The mixture of historical settings with supernatural elements still feels fresh today. This reimagining of the 1988 computer game puts you in control of a programmer slowly transforming into his game's alien protagonist. You'll explore procedurally generated planets in your ship, communicate with alien species through a symbolic language interface, and race against time before your humanity disappears completely. The game abandons combat entirely, focusing instead on investigation and communication puzzles. Each alien race operates on different logical rules you'll need to decipher. The vector graphics style pays homage to the original while adding modern lighting effects. The atmospheric electronic soundtrack shifts based on your biological transformation percentage. This unusual game rewards patience and lateral thinking.
Epic Games Mac. What else? PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and for the love of the sea, why not your microwave too, huh? Maybe your toaster. It's got buttons.
This expansion to the critically acclaimed indie RPG adds a substantial new chapter where you explore Elrant, a flying continent that appears after the main game's events. The 20-hour campaign introduces 3 new party members with unique combat mechanics, while maintaining the original's innovative tension system that replaces traditional MP. New enemy types require fresh tactical approaches, preventing veterans from falling back on old strategies. The expansion tackles themes of colonialism as you discover Elrant's indigenous people and their history. The pixel art remains gorgeous, now with weather effects that impact both exploration and battles. The expansion feels respectful of what made the base game special. This hand-drawn Metroidvania stars Ruffy, an otter who must restore the flow of a polluted river while tangling with industrialists threatening his home. The movement mechanics shine as you swim against currents, climb waterfalls, and glide between platforms. Your main weapon, a fishing rod, doubles as a grappling hook and combat tool that can be upgraded with different lures. The world gradually opens as you clear pollution from different sections of the river, reviving wildlife that helps you access new areas. Environmental storytelling shows the impact of human development without heavy-handed messaging. The challenge escalates naturally through increasingly complex platforming sections rather than tougher enemies. CyberConnect 2 concludes their trilogy about anthropomorphic animal children piloting a tank during wartime. This final chapter deals with rebuilding society after the war while confronting cycles of hatred between former enemies. The turn-based combat evolves with a new harmony system, where certain character combinations unlock powerful cooperative attacks. The Soul Cannon returns, a weapon that sacrifices a crew member for massive damage, forcing difficult moral choices. Multiple endings branch based on your decisions throughout all 3 games if you import your saves. Despite the cute character designs, the story tackles serious themes of generational trauma and reconciliation. This smaller budget series delivers emotional impact that rivals AAA titles. Hey, let me know what you think about these games. Maybe you've played some and have a different take, or maybe something here caught your eye. Drop a comment, let's chat about it. See you in the next one.